Happy you've seen me. Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Live Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. We love you, we appreciate every one of you. Yes, guys. It is a beautiful Thursday evening. Yes, and Big Lala is very much in the building. I said I should hold Big Lala before he runs home. Of course, man deserves all the rest. If you work hard, you have to rest very, very well. Yes, we've got Big WIZ.
See, that's this way. You just
Hey,
the one
it's
go,
okay.
that is meant
It's
for.
okay.
Okay, no problem.
Anyways, we've got Big WIZ in the building. Today, of course, WIZKID, as we all know, is when we talk about an artist who has done really, really well for himself, it's no news.
What? I thought I said, please use another picture of WIZ.
Wait. Please, can you go back to the? So WIZKID, is what we are. But this is not fair.
What do you
It's
mean?
not fair that I have to cover Thames' face.
There's several pictures of WIZ and Thames.
Hey, but you can look at this picture without looking at it. What is distracting you there?
But it's distracting.
What is distracting there?
Like I'm seeing Pikachu. You know what Pikachu is?
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Look at the music.
not the music, the face.
Anyways, Essence is Essence is that song, and of course we know what Essence has done. In the past when WIZKID released this, he said made in Lagos, out worldwide. Swiss beats, of course,
Big
everyone.
vibes.
Big vibes. DJ Khaled also, vibe too. That song, Celebrities. Justin Bieber came on the remix. We know about that one already. And of course we know that Baby as well. Did the cover to Essence. Rihanna vibe to it as well.
Yep.
You get, and WIZKID, the tour. Are you loving this tour so far?
I've not experienced one personally.
Yeah.
Life,
So
far on social media. I've been enjoying what
it's
I see
been
on
dope,
social
right?
media.
It's been dope, and WIZKID and Thames just cannot get their hands off each other. The hug, fans are already tired vexing and everything.
Yeah, what?
That WIZKID hug, about Shora and everything.
Who are the people that
Be
are
careful, fans of WIZKID.
Why?
I don't know
Because
that.
of Jada.
I don't throw that shot, man.
Short man them.
Anyways, still on the tour, we know, Kevin Hart was also, a guest at one of his performances. Snoop Dogg as well, you were vibing to it. This is one of, the shows. And Platinum is also part of that.
Highlights.
This summer, it's been a summer of so many activities for Essence. And just yesterday, we saw this number 11 on the Billboard, Hot 100. And old man, Ebro actually went on, on a complex show some like a day ago or something. And then they were asking him, Oga, who's got the song of the summer? Drake and a couple of these guys. And for him, he was saying that something about WIZKID's song is not only the song of the summer, but it's even bigger than Drake's Way Too Sexy. And for him, he thinks this is I've forgotten of this guy. This is actually for him, for Ebro, he thinks that Essence is actually the song of the year. Now, song of the summer to the song of the year. Already WIZKID was already, timed that, okay, song of the summer. Can WIZKID actually get that song of the year recognition in the US? This is not Nigeria, it's not Africa. Out of all the US artists in the year 2021 and everything, say WIZKID song of the year.
Well, if he's going to get those that title for having song of the year in the US, and I think if it's going to be any possible, we're going to need people like this guy,
Ebro,
people like Ebro, and not just him. The others in that field, the journalists on there, the music professionals, all these guys who are enjoying, even the normal celebrities. If people like this keep coming out and saying, oh, Essence is song of the year in the US, that's what makes it possible for WIZ. People would naturally be like, okay, what's the song we talk about again? Go and check it out. And the guys who are organizing whatever award it is that they're organizing, they look at all these conversations. This is like setting up an agenda. And Ebo is not the first person to set up, to actually big up this record.
Yeah.
Someone as influential as Ebro has said it.
Yeah.
It started the agenda, right? It's now down to other people to now start co-signing and saying, yes, of course, I agree with this agenda. And that's how we now start getting the required, in the minds of all these decision makers, like Essence indeed can be song of the summer.
Yeah.
Personally, me, I know the USA, right? So I don't know as they go for that side, whether people, I mean, of course, people are enjoying it. We're seeing it everywhere. We're seeing the effects on the Billboard 100, right? People generally, I mean, that's a whole lot of population. People need to come together in unison and be to agree for that to happen, right? So this is just one man's opinion, which I feel is the right thing as an agenda to set. Then you now use it to gauge other people's it's like starting a conversation.
Yeah.
Other people will come in and be like, oh yes, I agree, or I don't agree. But then it's a good start because at least one person who's influential in the American music industry has said it. So it's now time for us to now look out for the other guys who are either going to agree or disagree, or would they start another agenda for another song entirely of their own.
Yes.
But this is a good look. This is a huge compliment towards WIZKID by Ebro, and it's just dope for us.
I mean, this guy actually said, he doesn't think there's any other song bigger than WIZKID's Essence currently, not even Drake's Way Too Sexy. That's to tell you the impact of the record. I mean, if Ebro is saying this about Essence, WIZKID and Tems, I listened to this interview, the video, and this guy kept on saying glowing things about Essence, WIZKID, Tems, WIZKID, Tems. And for the record, a lot of Americans actually know the original Essence before even the one with Justin Bieber. Yes.
Yeah.
And don't you think that this kind of conversation, this kind of the what's the name again now? This kind of agenda or something is not going to go down well. Do you think it's going to go down well with the American industry, looking at the artists themselves?
Well, why shouldn't it? I mean, everybody is trying to identify with such a beautiful song from Africa at the time, Afrobeat, right? And everyone is loving it. All the celebrities are loving it, and that's how it's supposed to be. I mean, people are not making it look like, oh, this person is
not part of us.
It's not part of us, or if I co-sign this guy, he's making him bigger, or he's after my this, after my that. That's the local way of thinking for most Nigerians. But these guys are not looking at that. They are rallying around for WIZKID, right? Regardless whether it's WIZKID or not, but the song is a beautiful record. Do they like it? Yes. And they're even appearing and going to the shows. Not just because of Essence, but at least people like Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys, they've been fans of WIZKID for years. And also, let's not forget that this is not the first time Wiz is going to, in corners in America that is known. He's appeared on Drake's record, appeared on several records, right? He's done his thing and had a worldwide smash hit, right? And it's not the first time. They know about him, but this record is just solidifying his stance, his position in people's hearts in the US, and more people are getting to know and know more about him. Remember the time when there was an argument with Beyonce fans and WIZKID fans and things like that. So it's just all round goodness for Wiz. I know some other fan bases will come and be like, oh, it's paid gig for Old Man Go. But I doubt if someone like this wants to.
I was gonna ask that a lot of people will say this man, maybe has been paid to talk about the fact that WIZKID's Essence is not just the song of the summer but the song of the year. And for an artist like Wiz, what exactly do you think about this song? You get actually getting unanimously in terms of the voting for the song.
Is it actually
this is actually the VMAs right now. Song of the Summer nominees, and of course this is not the whole list. Essence wasn't there, and this guy, a WIZKID fan, came to say Wild Slide and Rumors ahead of Essence. What a joke!
This Basito guy now, FC true and true. If you caught the guy today, now FC good.
But should any magazine in the US actually list Song of the Summer, songs of the summer or Song of the Summer contenders without listing Essence? Would that be like an error from them?
Well, see, if that magazine was Nigerian, it would be an error for them. But the magazine is not. If it's not Nigerian, they're the ones who are the listeners over there. If they do mention it, would know that yes, it's based off the hard work that's been put in, the domination in the on the Billboard 100. We'll know it's that. If they don't, maybe they are now acting as gatekeepers for that industry, which is possible. But people like Igbo are influential people whose opinion can form as whatever any magazine can come up with and be like, if all I care, they could contact Igbo, get his thoughts on what are the songs of the summer, and then they can collate and get it up there. So if any platform decides not to have it on there, it's just one platform. But several other platforms, I believe, would recognize and be like, this song did a madness in summer 2021. It deserves to be listed.
Exactly. And Ebro actually, has actually said something that you, Lala, has always said on this show. You've always said it. A lot of the fans, WIZKID fans, a couple of Afrobeat fans have said, oh yeah, Afrobeat record essence. And Ebro said, this song is not Afrobeat. This song is an R&B song. Please get to know that. And then the guy asked him, oh, so what do you think about it? You said it's not Afrobeat. And so he said it's more like an R&B alter. They call something alter in Nigeria. And that's the kind of, that's where it swings to. But it's a proper R&B jam, which of course you have always said this song is not Afrobeat.
I guess his first point is R&B. For him to call it alternative, the guy is getting ahead of himself. Maybe he needs to come and spend 2 weeks and vibe with
to know what the alter sound is all about. But he said it's proper R&B.
Yeah, of course. We've always said, the conversation will come up and be like, oh, is Essence really Afrobeat or is it R&B? It's, for me, I think it's R&B. It's been listed in several R&B charts in the UK, right? But then it's done by an Afrobeat artist. Since we decided to go with the flow of everybody, anything that comes from
Nigeria,
from an African artist or Nigerian artist, is Afrobeat. The same way we say Thames is an Afrobeat artist. So we, by ourselves, we call it Afrobeat.
Afrobeat, definitely.
Them by themselves, let them call it R&B.
He was saying no disrespect to Davido. Fall is a proper Afrobeat record, and it's totally different from Essence. Essence is just that very, very special song. Of course, Davido also created something that is really, really magical with Fall. Guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. WIZKID, song of the summer. Well, song of the year. Well, WIZKID is up against the likes of Drake, Kanye West, Cardi B, and the rest of them. Will it really get the song of the year in the US? The agenda has started already. There's someone claiming that, forget Drake's Way Too Sexy for Song of the Summer. This is Song of the Summer, and of course, it deserves to be the Song of the Year, actually. And, we don't know if that's going to work out or not. We don't know. VMAs actually listed Song of the Summer, and Essence was not there at all. Let's have your comments. Let's have your thoughts. What do you think about that one from the VMAs? Of course, that one also from Complex. Complex had this whole, when you have a timetable for the World Cup, where you have winner A versus winner B will face this. So they had all of them. They made the tournament and everything. And WIZKID faced.
How did they draw them? Who did WIZKID face?
I think WIZKID actually faced a couple of other guys. I can't remember right now. But eventually they were just two. You get, and then Ebro actually now picked WIZKID at the song Essence Song of the Summer, and he said even more than Song of the Summer, it deserves to be the Song of the Year, because right now there's no better song in the US, and from now to the end of the year, he doesn't think that there will be a better song in the US than Essence.
Ebro ni Henneken on behalf of me.
We'll see you guys. Put your comment down below and stay blessed. Peace.